Hey there everybody, Pop on Top here. Welcome back to some more Fallout 4 mods. In today's mod, we got the weapon mod currently looking at my character's hands here. This is a 44 Magnum pistol. It's a Desert Eagle prototype. So this is part of the Commonwealth weaponry expansion mod apparently. Or like it's a big pack of mods, or I'm not exactly sure how any of that stuff works, right? But what I do know, this particular gun, single file, it's about like 20 megabytes. It's not very big at all. I don't know why Red State Controller is failing every one of my videos, but it's a Magnum. It's like a 40. It shoots 44 ammunition, obviously, right? But it's supposed to be like a Desert Eagle. It does look kind of like a Desert Eagle, right? It says 44 Magnum pistol made in the USA on the side. You can see kind of some of the textures and stuff on there. This is the base default variant here. It does get added to the level list. Magnum Research, Pillager, Minnesota, apparently, United States. It's got a serial number on there and shit. The model and texture doesn't look amazing in terms of quality, but it is a small mod. Like I said, 20 megabytes. So it looks, I think, good for a 20 megabyte file size mod. It does look kind of like a Desert Eagle. I imagine that's just using the 44 sound, right? Like, we could shoot it pretty quick. I mean, decently fast. Faster than the default vanilla 44 anyway, right? So I bought this off my weapon vendor, and I put weapon vendors into my settlement so that way I could buy weapons from them. And they had a couple of them. I'll show off that it exists.
See what you have. Let me know what you'd like.
So we're down in here. It's called the 44, right? Or it's not called the 44. It's called, what is it called? Let me see if I can find it. It's like the Magnum revolver or Magnum pistol or something like that. Does it not have it anymore just to mess with me? Just to mess with me. No, it's right here. Magnum pistol. Two more of them. So it's called the Magnum pistol. Okay? But it's technically the 44 Magnum pistol in its full name. Now, shoots 44 ammunition. I bet this thing is going to hit pretty hard. Right? So let's take a look at it again here. 110 damage. This is by default. This is maximum perks, though. I know some people asked me to cover mods. Like, I got a comment the other day where some people were asking me to cover, like, when I cover weapon mods, that I should remove my perks. I think I'd be way more concerned how a gun performs at the end of my game than at the beginning of it. Does that make sense, guys? So you guys let me know in the comment section down below. Would you rather I have no perks on when testing weapons damage and values and stuff like that, or would you rather I do have perks on? Because I have quick hands and stuff on too. This is my reload. This is the fastest reload you're gonna get on this thing. It's nice and quick. I mean, that's pretty basic animations, right? It's gonna be pretty quick regardless. I like those iron sights too. Very clean, very Desert Eagle-y though, right? Like eagerly. Anyway, let's take a look at the attachments here. It should be pretty basic stuff. Advanced receiver does increase the fire rate and the damage, which is great. Long barrel or long light barrel, which is lighter, I imagine, and gives you slightly more accuracy. So we'll take that. Standard grip, fancy grip, better critical shot damage, which is an interesting thing. I really do wish more mod authors would make interesting, crazy attachments that did different things. Like, oh, this attachment gives you luck, just cuz, or like critical shot damage, or this mod gives you better hipfire accuracy by like a lot, or this mod makes it so you aim down sight faster, or gives you that effect, the legendary effect that makes you move faster while aiming down sight, right? Marksman grip, exceptional recoil and hipfire accuracy is probably still barely to go. Unless you really want to do the focus on the critical things, I'm gonna go marksman grip. That does look nice too. Large magazine, sure. So we have a reflex, a hollow, and a short scope. It's cool that you do have a short scope. And then compensator, muzzle brake, flash hider, heavy compensator, heavy muzzle brake, suppressor. Suppressor does reduce range. It just is what it is. Poor range. It literally says that in the description. I think it's still probably worth putting on there. Plus, you want to see what the weapon sounds like suppressed. So we have a reflex sight on here. The field of view on that is quite wide. Sounds a little. I think it sounds a little soft suppressed. I mean, it's fine, but this is our maximum. I'm like tapping the trigger as fast as I can. That's our like maximum fire right there. It's not too quick, but it's pretty quick. The thing is, I have the attachment pack, so I have, you know, a 44 pistol here that has almost the same fire rate anyway. It is still slightly worse though. This is, as you can see here, this is about as good as it gets. 210 damage, even with mods to make it so it's better. This is, I mean, I guess it's 192 here with a slightly faster fire rate, a little bit less range, but this one's not. This one can't be suppressed. So this suppressor is eating some of the range here, and it's a little bit more accurate for a little bit heavier. So it's an interesting thing, right? Like, I mean, I don't know if you're gonna really super feel that. Like, it does. The 16 round mag is nice too. The bigger mag is good. The hipfire accuracy does, I guess, look slightly improved with that grip, right? The recoil control is not non-existent thing. Let's take a look at the hollow sight here. Let's take the suppressor off just to say we did. We'll make the muzzle brake here because it does increase range, right, to a certain degree. There's our hollow sight. It's got an okay reticle there. It's all fine. I really just like default iron sights on my Desert Eagle style weapons. The Desert Eagle's just got an iconic, nice looking iron sight. But this is functional. It's fine. Weapon definitely sounds better loud. I mean, I think most weapons sound better loud, to be fair. But this one sounds good still. I think suppressed just not as good. Let's put the short scope on there. Faster fire rate. This is Flash Hider has a faster fire rate. See, that's an interesting thing. I don't know if 4 is going to make a huge difference. I mean, maybe that's like... That might make it worth it. So this is my short scope. This is my short scope. If you're using vanilla short scopes, it'll look like a vanilla short scope. I mean, it looked like this on the gun, but when you go into it, it'll look like your short scope. This is... I have a modded version that allows me to have short scopes that look like this. The recoil is a little bit. You can see with the short scope on how much that thing's bouncing. The Flash Hider does increase fire rate, though. That is interesting. I want to like take it back off and then like shoot the gun again. I'm not sure what, like, I can see statistically it is doing something, right? But I'm not sure how much difference it makes. So I'm trying to compare directly here. You're definitely cranking out. I definitely can notice that you are cranking rounds out quicker here. I'm going to try it like that. I mean, it's a Desert Eagle style gun. It's kind of a shame to make it suppressed anyway. Fuck it, running at people we ball. We're going to also put it back down to... I mean, technically for VATS, you'd obviously want the short scope on there. Short scope for long range firing. So the Flash Hider's got an interesting thing. Like I said, more attachments to do stuff like that. I don't know why a Flash Hider would make you shoot faster. That doesn't actually make any sense at all. But it doesn't have to make sense. It's a video game. It's supposed to be fun. Okay? Large magazine's the way to go. That fancy grip might have some value to it, but you're losing a lot of accuracy over the sharpshooters and marksman grip. Short barrel is, I mean, I guess improved hip fire accuracy, but that's just, you're losing a lot. And advanced receiver is the way to go. You get that improved rate of fire, all that stuff. So this is, I mean, there's not a huge amount of attachments to this weapon. Like I said, though, it is, you know, small in its file size. And I bet this is going to slap at killing things. The recoil's a little much. We'll see how that goes as we functionally shoot it. But it's a pretty basic weapon, right? It's got some pretty basic looking textures. Not bad looking textures, just basic. Nothing too fancy, nothing extremely good. But I think adequate would be a nice word for it. So we have adequate looking 44 Magnum pistol here. Nice looking iron sights. Cool little flash out of there. You can shoot it pretty quick. We'll see how well that functions for us when we get into some combat. And I'll see you guys when we get there. Alright, everybody. We're kind of in the shit already with Supermoon stuff. Supermoon just fell to death in front of me. Hilarious. But yeah, if you could just like get close hip fire, it should be even alright. Like that hip fire is pretty good. We're going to head up here. Fighting our way through a big bunch of Supermoons. Supermoons is a fairly tough enemy, right? It's not like these are super high level ones necessarily, but high enough level. We could turn the flashlight on because it's like I give a fuck about being sneaky. I guess we'll take the elevator up. That's a weird door. Let's go elevator. Thank you. Up we go. But yeah, I do like this gun though. I mean, it looks big and blocky, but I think as a prototype style weapon of a gun that is big and blocky as it is anyway, makes a lot of sense. So we're gonna come out here on the roof. And there definitely is more motherfuckers out here, right? They're ready to get capped. Okay? Gonna pop. Shoot everybody. More super mutants, right? Up here? I believe so, right? Isn't there? Did I go the weird way? No, there's definitely more super mutants up here. Just went the alternate door, right? The recoil is a little bit. But as long as you're aware of it and kind of keep it in check, you're doing fine. And you can reduce recoil even more with something like more of one of the bigger muzzle brakes rather than the flashlight. You give up a little bit of that fire rate, but you know, everything should be kind of a trade-off. Hello, Supermoon. Now, let's see how it looks in VATS. I mean, that 62% on that range is not bad by any means. I'm not hitting all my shots necessarily, but you know, that one hit. They're way down here. Where are the rest of y'all? Hello? Somebody's a suicide? You're gonna kill yourself, dog. No, see, obviously at that range, I don't expect to be hitting too hard anyway, right? Like, especially with iron sights on this thing. But 40% is actually not too bad. And as you see there, we got lots of shots in VATS. So if we miss a couple... I mean, a couple is more than like 4, 5, 6. I got the 6th one, right? Like, that was my whole AP bar, and I do have maximum AP. 74% chance right here is pretty good. I can crit it. I was hoping they would die in one crit, but that's still okay. The second shot hit. This is VATS accuracy, even with just this iron sights on. The short scope would be even better. You'd have even better range potential. There's a mongrel way over there. Dead. One shot. Suicide, are you gonna go boom? Are you trying to get up here to me? Do you think that's really going to work out? No, it's a interesting weapon. It's a powerful weapon. It does fill a cool slot of being a semi-auto 44 instead of like a 44 revolver where you have to reload every 6 shots. You can get, what is it, 16 here. Semi-auto, quite spammable too, especially if you're just comparing it to the vanilla 44. It's a good gun, I think. I think this is a nice weapon. Now I'm just trying to see if there's anybody else I can pick off from up here. It has pretty good accuracy. The VATs seem to work pretty well there, right? And all the things. How long is that man gonna be beeping for though? You think? I'm just waiting for it to boom. Like, did that man not boom? Doesn't he boom after he sets himself up to go boom? I guess we'll just keep heading down here. See if we can find his ass. I have no fall damage on. It's a mod. Covered that recently. There's a Centaur there. Is that a Suicider? There's a Suicider. That's really good VATS accuracy from like this particular distance. I think this is right where we're at here. Now it says 1 shot. We'll see if that's true or not. No, definitely 1 shot. Suicider down. No boom. They know I am in danger. That was a legendary too. That was pretty hard, and I could just fall off because I'm magic like that. Yeah, there's the mini nuke. Steadfast, maximize, improved automatic laser pistol. What a fucking name for a gun. But yeah, I think this 44 is nice. I think this is a nice pistol. It adds a new flavor of things, right? It's not quite a Desert Eagle, but it's not like a 44 either. It's better than a 44. It's like a semi-auto 44. That's got good VATS accuracy, nice spimmability, right, in terms of being able to get that fire rate off. Low AP cost and VATS. It fits right in any pistol build. So, yeah, I highly recommend you guys check this one out. If you do want to check out the 44 Magnum pistol, the Desert Eagle prototype, as it's listed, make sure to check out the top link in the description. There'll be a link there to the Bethesda.net page or the Nexus mod page. You can download this mod for yourselves there. Make sure to leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think of the weapon. Like the video down while you're down there, so that way I can know that you appreciate the fact that I made it for you. If you guys are new to my channel and you haven't already, make sure to subscribe so that way you can check out more videos from me. And pretty much other than that, you guys have a good rest of your day, whatever it may be, and I will see you in the next episode.